The Whispering Woods. The darkness crept in, wrapping its tendrils around the trees, suffocating the last remnants of daylight. I trudged through the dense undergrowth, the sound of my footsteps echoing eerily in the silence of the forest. My heart pounded against my ribcage as I forged ahead, my senses heightened by the oppressive atmosphere. It all started when I decided to embark on a solo camping trip, seeking solace in nature's embrace. Little did I know that I would stumble upon the cursed woods, whispered about only in hushed tones by the locals. Ignoring their warnings, I ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, oblivious to the horrors that awaited me. As night descended, the trees seemed to come alive, their twisted branches reaching out like gnarled fingers. The air grew thick with an otherworldly chill, sending shivers down my spine. I tried to shake off the feeling of unease that settled over me like a suffocating blanket, but it clung to me like a shadow, refusing to let go. I set up camp in a small clearing, the feeble light of my lantern casting eerie shadows on the surrounding trees. I tried to convince myself that I was safe, that it was just my imagination playing tricks on me. But then I heard it. A soft, sinister whispering that seemed to emanate from the very depths of the forest. I froze, my blood turning to ice in my veins as the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They seemed to be calling out to me, beckoning me into the darkness with their siren song. I tried to block them out, to focus on anything other than the creeping sense of dread that threatened to consume me whole. But then I saw them, shadows flitting through the trees, their movements fluid and unnatural. I watched in horror as they drew closer, their forms twisting and contorting in the dim light. And then I realized with a sickening jolt that they were not shadows at all, but something far more sinister. They were spirits, lost souls trapped in the endless abyss of the forest, their tortured whispers filling the night air with a cacophony of despair. I tried to run, to flee from the nightmare that had become my reality, but it was futile. The forest seemed to stretch on forever, its labyrinthine depths swallowing me whole. As I stumbled blindly through the undergrowth, the whispers grew louder, more insistent, until they were pounding inside my head like a relentless drumbeat. I screamed, the sound lost in the darkness as the forest closed in around me, suffocating me with its malevolent presence. And then, just when I thought I could take no more, I saw it, a glimmer of light in the distance, beckoning me towards salvation. With renewed hope, I stumbled towards it, my heart pounding in my chest as I fought against the suffocating darkness. But as I drew closer, I realized with a sinking feeling of dread that the light was not salvation at all, but something far more sinister. It was a trap, a cruel trick of the forest, luring unsuspecting victims to their doom with false promises of escape. And as I stood there, paralyzed with fear, I knew that I was doomed to wander the whispering woods for all eternity, trapped in a never-ending nightmare from which there was no escape. So if you ever find yourself wandering through the dark depths of the forest, heed my warning. Beware the whispering woods, for once you enter, you may never leave.